Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This game will feature Double-A baseball from the Texas League. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Frisco RoughRiders. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Avery Weems. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Albert Fabian.
The left fielder, Albert Fabian.
And we're underway. Ripped on the ground to second. Now one out.
He's out.
Batting second, the catcher, Romeo Sanabria.
Now at the dish, Romeo Sanabria. Sanabria goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting second in the lineup, usually a first baseman. Today he's starting behind the plate. There's a strike. One out and the base is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Swing and a rocket. Strom on the way over. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 14, Joshua.
Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Joshua Mears. That's in there for strike one. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Strike two. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And now 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Austin Davis. Here's the book on him. Should be interesting to see how he mixes in that sinker in this one. It's not his bread and butter pitch, but he's got a decent amount of confidence in it. The key is going to be getting enough vertical movement on it, because a sinker that flattens out often turns into a meatball. I'm sure he'll have to throw it enough to have some feel for it, but he might want to keep it in reserve for the moments he really needs a ground ball. Cameron Cawley leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. Fly ball to center. Mears. And there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kellen.
Now at the plate, Kellen Strong.
Ball down.
And it's through for a hit. So one on now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Abimelech.
So digging in, Abimelech Ortiz. Right through there for a strike. Strom leading off first with one gone. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Racing over to make the catch.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Zavala.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Aaron Zavala.
Hey.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Top half of the second from Frisco. Fastball for a strike. 2 straight strikes low in the zone, and it's 0-2. Batter has to be able to lay off something off speed down in the dirt, because that could be what's coming. Here's the 1-2 offering. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
That is hit.
Next to hit for the Missions, number 7. Foul ball there. Second inning, no score thus far.
Ball 1.
Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Digging in for the Missions, Cole Roederer.
Nope, outside.
Left-hander, the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Runner at first, 1 away.
Aye.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Gendry Rojas digs in now. Outfield pretty shallow here. On the ground to the right side. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We're all tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and here is Keibert Rodriguez. And fires in a heater at 95. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Ground ball, right side. Cedeno. And plenty of time to first.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Yossi Galan.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Yossi Galan. First pitch misses, ball 1.
Aye.
Gets a chase on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Two-two. Line drive. That's a hit. And that's a one-out single. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Now up, Marcus Smith. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Puts this one in the air down the line. Pulls it down. Runner tags and goes to third.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jax Biggers.
So up next, Jax Biggers. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Pop up, foul on the right side. Castagnon drifting towards this one. And that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. We're at the end of 2, no score. Move on to the 3rd inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Nerwillian Cedeno. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. Bashes this one to deep left center. That's back. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. That's a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. So digging in, Leodalis DeVries. Fly ball down the line, over near the wall. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. There's a strike. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and one away now. Just couldn't get on time with the heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Back to the top of the order here. Now the left fielder, Albert Fabian, rolled out to second in the first AB. Now a rip into left center. That's a hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
The catcher, Romeo.
Well, they strike first as he
Sanabria.
gets the job done to bring home the run. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Runner at first with one gone. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria. That one smashed to left field. Gets over his head. Lead runner's around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. One gone and runners at second and third. Here's the center fielder, Joshua Mears. Went down on strikes the first time through. That's to third. 2 out.
Out.
The first baseman, number 6, Marcos Castanon.
Next to hit for the Missions, Marcos Castanon. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Ground ball left side, but that rolls foul. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. On the ground, Cawley. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the RoughRiders, the catcher, number 28. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And he should be strutting out there right now.
4,
3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. Here's the second baseman, Cameron Cawley. Fastball in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. That's a strikeout looking. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. 3 straight
Now
fastballs,
batting,
and he
center
gets caught
fielder,
looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB.
Draw.
At the plate, Kellen Strong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. 2 outs, bases empty. The other way, and that's a base hit. Next to hit for the RoughRiders, Abimelech Ortiz. First offering misses the mark. Smoked to first, but caught. Out on the flip after the dive, and that ends the inning. We usually refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was smoking on the other side of the diamond. Great job. Quickly left the ground, made the catch, and ended the inning. Top of the 4th inning with the missions at the dish.
Antonio, the right fielder, number 7.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Next up, the designated hitter, Cole Roederer. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Roederer goes 5'9", 180 pounds, and usually in left field, but today he's the designated hitter. 1 run in the inning so far. Top half of the 4th.
Ball.
This one the other way. That gets down for a base hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Gendry Rojas. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. One-two pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Fly ball, left field. Galan. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Here comes the 0-1. And base hit. Lead runner stops at second. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. First and second, one away. Leodalis DeVries getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging the first time. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Safe.
He's in there.
And now second and third with one gone. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Well, he was a bit out in front of that pitch, but did a nice job of turning on it and keeping the hands tight to the body and tucked it inside the line for a fair ball and a base hit. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Avery Weems will depart, and a decent effort in this spot start. Back with a new pitcher in just a minute.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 15.
Number 15.
The offense with a chance to expand their lead, so he's got a challenge to contend with as he enters the game. It'll take some good focus to strand these runners. Digging in, Albert Fabian, 1 for 2. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Rockets one to right. A 3-run home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Oh. Ow.
Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Base is empty, one away. Here's the catcher, Romeo Sanabria. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Still just one out here in the inning. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. The batter's frustrated knowing that one nearly left the yard, but the pitcher can breathe a bit easier. He's been given new life in this at-bat. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 14.
So
Joshua
2 down now, and here at the plate,
Mears.
Joshua Mears. First offering
one.
just misses.
Counts 1-0. Nope.
After
outside.
those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. This pitch
Whoa,
misses.
that's down.
Ball 3. To the right side. Throw to first in time. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. But they had the power bats working this inning with 2 home runs leaving the yard. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman bringing you the action, and leading off the bottom of the fourth, Aaron Zavala. With this big a lead, no reason to be tentative on the mound. Attack the zone and let your defense do the work behind you. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. 1-2 now. Battling here, fouls it away. Now the 1-2 pitch.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly to left. Mears on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 3, Caber.
And now, Caber Rodriguez. Grounded out the first time up. A little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Austin Davis out of the game, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave them some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So
San
they turn to the
Antonio.
lefty in this spot. Ryan
Number
Oak
66.
has a nice lead to work with.
Ryan Oak.
The 1-0 pitch. That one is absolutely pummeled. It bangs off the wall. The throw in. Reaches second with one away. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Galan, batting with one down, takes a strike. Oh, 1 now. Fly ball to right. The right fielder under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcus Smith.
Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Marcus Smith. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Rojas has a beat on it, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Moving on to the 5th. San Antonio ahead in this game, 6-0. We're in the top half of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Marcos Castañón. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
All ones the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
He must have been sitting on something off speed. Next
One ball,
offering
2
way
strikes.
off the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, number 7. Already a homer for him in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. This one carrying. Snags it on the warning track. The wind definitely played a role there. Off the bat, I thought that one was gone for sure. Next is the designated hitter, Cole Roederer. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 6-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the RoughRiders batting. Just missed. The RoughRiders won a Texas League title in just their 2nd season back in 2004, but they didn't win another for nearly 2 decades before taking the league title in 2022. DeVries to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
The catcher, number 28, Tucker Mitchell.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, number 28. Struck out swinging the first time. That one fouled off. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing and a base hit.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Cameron.
We head back to the top of the lineup.
Cawley.
Digging in for the RoughRiders, Cameron Cawley.
Ball.
The Missions up big in this game. Bottom half of the 5th. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. 2-0 pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Next one's fouled back. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. A laser into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Kellen Strong.
Man on at first. Next to hit for the RoughRiders, Kellen Strong.
Yeah!
O2 rocks and fires. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field. The right fielder has this one sized up. And that's the end of the inning. One hit, one left. And we're through 5 innings. San Antonio with the lead, 6-0. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Gendry Rojas.
Ball.
That catches the corner. I think he's got some good action on his two-seam fastball in this one. He's spotting it well to both sides and with good movement, too.
That's out.
Line to left. And foul ball. Looked like he was sitting off speed fouling that fastball back. To the right side. Slides. Got it. Throw to the pitcher. And that is a great play for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno.
Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Nerwillian Cedeno. Close, but called a ball.
That's a ball.
One out and the base is empty. That one
Ball
misses,
3.
and that's ball 3. That one in there across the letters. Bash down the right side, but foul. And he grounds it to the right side. Cawley. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, number 94.
Digging in for the missions, Leodalis DeVries. Ground ball up the middle. And handles that one. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. San Antonio ahead in this game, 6-0. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Abimelec Ortiz. Fouled off left side. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. High fly ball out to left center. DeVries on the way over. Makes the grab, one down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Zavala. Right through there for a strike. Breaks his bat and pops him up. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Here's the third baseman, RoughRiders.
Hey!
Sliced hard, but foul. Two outs and nobody aboard. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Through 6 full innings. The Missions lead it 6-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Albert Fabian. Foul ball there. The 0-1. There's a strike. That one just misses. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Popped up. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Romeo Sanabria.
So up next, Romeo Sanabria, 1 for 3. Late with the swing there. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed.
Ball, that's
Wise
in.
to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Here's a fly to left. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 14, Joshua
Mears, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Strike 1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch.
That's a ball.
2 outs, bases empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Slider misses away.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Strom on the move to the alley. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Time to stretch. The Missions have the edge. 6-0. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Yossi Galan. Liner snagged it first. Might need to do something to reset your Parma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Marcus Smith now at the plate. late on that fastball.
0-1.
Bouncing ball here rolls foul. Here's a grounder up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Out! Nice play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jax Biggers.
So digging in, Jax Biggers.
Ball.
Puts it in the air to center. Hauls it in on the run. We're headed to the 8th. The Missions on top here, 6-0. We're in the top of the 8th, and here at the plate, Marcos Castañón. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. On that one, he got good early pitch recognition and flashed the bat through the zone. That let him catch the ball out front and rip it into the gap for a double. The right fielder will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throw from the knees. Wow, that is a heck of a play. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure. Next to hit for the Missions, Cole Roederer. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Cawley, and to a wing.
Now batting, third baseman, Gendry.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Gendry Rojas.
Ball 1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one.
1
2
ball,
outs with a
2
runner
strikes.
at third. To the right side, Ortiz. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Missions out in front, 6-0. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, the catcher. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right through there for a strike. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
next, Cameron
Cauley.
With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Here comes the 1-0. That one fouled off. Runner at first, nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
The center fielder, number 2.
On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. So digging in, Kellen Strong. Cauley at first, 1 out. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Oak gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty,
Number 16.
A big lead like this can actually present a challenge for relievers because the lower adrenaline can lead to a loss of focus. We'll see how he handles that here. Here comes the 0-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Grounder, might be 2. Sends it to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Abimelech.
Digging in for the RoughRiders, Abimelech Ortiz. In the air, right field, well hit. It's back there. And it's gone! Blasts one out to right. A 2-run blast. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2. That was a badly needed homer. That puts them right back in this game. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Next to hit, Aaron Zavala. That's in there. The Missions, up by 4. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. here's the 0-2. Fly ball to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back. It's the
RoughRiders,
top of the ninth, and there's a new
number
pitcher on the
63.
mound. Matt Festa.
Matt Festa.
Your William Cedeno digs in now. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the
0-1's
count.
the count.
Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Now here's the 0-2. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Got the strikeout looking. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth.
The batter, number 94.
And the next batter, Leodalis DeVries. This out to center. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 30, Albert Fabian.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing lifted to left field. Galan under it. And that's the third out. We move on now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Missions with the lead, 6-2. So bottom of the ninth. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Caber Rodriguez. That one ripped into right center. Should be trouble here. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. This next at bat looms very large. Now the left fielder, Yossi Galan.
0-1.
On 0-1, the delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he goes down on strikes. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Next to hit for the
Now
RoughRiders,
batting, our
Marcus
designated
Smith.
hitter, Marcus Smith.
Fouled off. He was late. Up the middle, DeVries fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jax Biggers.
So down to their final out of this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Brito is just 1 strike away. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third. It's 6-3. Picks himself up an RBI, and he showed good restraint there. Knew he could drive that pitch, but didn't jump out of his shoes. Great timing, got the barrel on plane, and smacked it into the gap for the double. This next at bat is going to be critical. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, number 28. Pop-up foul on the right side. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. 6-3, our final score. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Ben. Boy, what a week in Frisco as we wrap up a 6-game series here at Statesman's Park. I'm John Baker, and along with me, my partner, Bob. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Doing good, John. How are you? Well, I'm doing perfect. Well, what a Sunday night it's been for the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco RoughRiders. Well, San Antonio gets their 59th of the season, and so far it is 51-50 for the Frisco RoughRiders. And these boys, they are off to Arkansas at All-American Ballpark starting Tuesday. Well, everybody has played baseball today, and so far we'll go ahead and kindly give you final scores. San Antonio winning this one by the final score of 6-3. And boy, it was the Missions finally closing out a 4-game losing streak out of their last 4. And yeah, so far it was pretty much one of them things. Yeah, I gotta say, John, it has been one of them things, but evidently San Antonio pulled it off in the top of the fourth inning, and evidently they came back and they really got things going pretty good. Yeah, I gotta say, Bob, absolutely right, and evidently they just came in and the defensive, and so far they really let things get going. Well, anyway, Bob, you're still working on that? And yep, there it is. Okay, so Wichita winning the final game there at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo. Final score 16-8. So Wichita will pick up win number 54, and Amarillo will pick up their 51st loss. And so far, pretty good on that. Corpus Christi, boy, they got their 37th win against Northwest Arkansas, and that will put them up at 37-65 of the year, and Northwest Arkansas at 49-53. Tulsa winning 1-0. It was a shutout finish against the Rockhounds. They will pick up win number 44, and Midland will get their 53rd loss on that cherry note. Anyway, Springfield winning 4-2 against Arkansas. Cardinals will pick up win number 64 against Arkansas. And that would be 53-49 for the Arkansas Travelers. And so far, that concludes another week of baseball. Well, anyway, we get ready to go, and so far, going to be a pretty good one. Springfield at San Antonio this next week. And evidently, going to be really nice to see that going. Go ahead and get for Tuesday, August 5th coming up in the AA Texas League. We got Frisco at Arkansas. And we got, so it looks to me that Tulsa and Amarillo, boy, this is a 12-game homestand for the Rockhounds. We got Tulsa at Corpus Christi. Man, I wish we could switch with the Corpus Christi Hooks. They take on Springfield, we'll take on Tulsa. But evidently they would say no on that instead. Oh, well, it's okay. We got Northwest Arkansas at Wichita and Amarillo at Midland. And that will be for Tuesday the 5th. So, yeah, going to be pretty nice to see AA Springfield. Evidently, we do have 12 games with the Springfield Cardinals out of the remainder of this year. And so far, we'll face them on Tuesday, and then the 6 games following the end of the year at Springfield. And yeah, so far pretty good on that. Well, anyway, got to say pretty good weekend, and by golly, it has been a pretty good one. So yeah. Well, anyway, for pretty much all of us, our final score tonight, San Antonio 6, Frisco RoughRiders 3. Mission's winning this one. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. And for Frisco, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Albert Fabian, the left fielder, was 2 for 5, a home run, 4 RBIs. And so far, pretty good on that. Ryan Oach gets the W. Avery Weems getting the loss for the Frisco RoughRiders in that one. But evidently, it was a pretty good one thus far. And so far, it was one of the great games that we had. But anyway, these two teams will meet up face-to-face in 3 weeks from today. So pretty good, as the RoughRiders, and they're in Arkansas. They're a beautiful All-American ballpark in North Little Rock. And yeah, so far going to be a pretty good, interesting homestand for the Travelers and Frisco RoughRiders. Evidently, I sure hope that this next upcoming season it will be different, as we'll have the Missions and Frisco RoughRiders and everybody else that comes in taking on the AA here in San Antonio, which that'd be pretty nice. We need to have Arkansas and Tulsa come in, and that way they can come back to San Antonio, and hopefully 2026 will be better. If not, and they give us the same teams they've done for the last 3 seasons, well, gotta say, I guess it is what it is. But evidently, I guess it's pretty good on that. But anyway, hopefully we're going to see y'all. Oh yeah, we will see y'all. See y'all on Tuesday as we get ready to head home and take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals when they come into town. Well, for all of us, I'm John Baker and Bob. Y'all have a good night, and we're headed home. So see y'all in San Antonio on Tuesday night. Get ready for the first of a 6-game set against the Springfield Cardinals, AA of St. Louis. Well, anyway, have a good night, y'all, and we'll see y'all again soon.